What's happening, John Line, guys? Welcome back to Titan Quest. This is chapter 125, and when we last left off, we started into the Atlantis DLC. We're on Gulos, in the wilderness. Apparently, the Gulos portal is up ahead. We're supposed to be here to find one of two relics. Can't remember which one specifically. What are these? Serpentoids. Zealots. Of course they are. They look like chameleons almost. It's a navigational instrument that's on here that we're supposed to find. So that's what we're looking for. We should be able to find it within this recording session. We're basically flying through the Atlantis DLC. Turns out that this DLC is kind of meant to be played before Act 4. Just by simply judging the character levels here, or the enemy levels here, and the fact, like, the location. You basically get access to this DLC right in Rhodes, so as soon as you get into Act 4. But because I didn't actually have the DLCs when I started Act 4, we kind of bypassed it. And I did find out how to start this later on, but I figured I was going to do it later, just because, simply put, Ragnarok came out first, so I figured that this would just continue on after. But funny enough, when we beat Ragnarok, it actually wanted us to end the game, which obviously I did not do. I will do that once we finish with the Atlantis DLC. Then we'll go ahead and take Woden's portal and complete our game. Till then, no. Natural cave. I wonder what's in this cave. Bone pile over there. I have to look through. And I had to sneeze, so get that out of the way. With my health regen and just the fact that I'm like over leveled in this area, not really worried about too much. The closest I've gotten to dying so far is fighting like 6 or 7 of the mud golems at once, or sorry, the mudmen at once. They do hit hard enough to actually damage me. Look at that though, we're almost halfway to level 48. I do believe that we are going to level up at one point or another. Probably not this recording session, probably the next one. Impossible puzzle box. The seemingly impossible curvatures of this piece brings forth images of cyclopean dimensions. Intriguing. Some weird ass shit we're finding. No idea what any of it's for. We're collecting it. In case we find out. That's definitely not what we're looking for in terms of the artifact here. At least I would imagine it's not. But I don't know what all this extra loot is, like all these extra quest items. I'm sure we'll find out at one point or another. Dropped something else over here. Restless Serpent Axe. Nothing I want. Basically, at this point, I'm only looking at epic or legendaries right away. If I find like a uncommon, once I go to sell, because I'm still checking things as before I sell them. So if I see a good uncommon after when I'm at the store, then yeah. But if it drops on epic or legendary, that's when I'll check it right away. chest. Let me have the chest. Sharpened Spear of Torment. Not gonna use it just because I don't use spears, but I'm sure it's decent. We're coming up on a camp though, by the looks of things. Serpentmen camp. Look at that. Are they? No, okay. Look like they're protecting the portal. Trying to cover as much ground as possible without having to backtrack, so I'm kind of just like zigzagging these areas. Oops. I would love to beat this DLC tonight. I don't work until 11 tomorrow, but yeah, I'll come back and help him. But I think this would probably be the last recording session of the day. It's 10:45 right now at night. I'll be finishing this at 11:38. But yeah, I don't think I'll be playing any longer after that. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe I'll get like super attached. Catacombs. Okay. What are you? Coral Guardians. They're sentinels. They're also giants. Although I'm not really afraid of any giants. I just finished slaying both frost and fire giants. That did shit all to me. Come on, pick the spear up. There we go. Grabbing things is hard, okay? Coral temples. Look at that. There's a teleport there. Just in case we ever want to come back. Very unlikely, but pretty much that. Not going to use that teleport at all, considering there's no merchants here either. Hey, we're halfway to 48. The Coral Guardian Soldier. His gear is pretty cool. All these weapons are electrified. I mean, if he wants to do that, he can go ahead and do that. Sentinel was being a pain in the ass. Excuse me, sir. Being a pain in the ass, too. Oops. Serpent Spear of Strength. They're starting to do a little bit of damage to me, but nothing to fear. They're hitting a little bit harder is all. I haven't even started popping potions yet, so really. Alright. What was that? Gold Fang headplate. Interesting. Hoplite. Intriguing. Mage. Why am I not surprised that there's like alien looking giants in this whole Atlantis story arc? Not really willing to chase that guy, so. Yeah, we'll let the Lich King deal with him. Unless I get there first. Yeah, let's check this out. The only reason I was hesitant, 'cause if this was the way forward, I was going to check the other way first. But I looked up and I didn't see the catacombs. That was a good indication. Guy's spazzing out over there. Calm down, sir. Serpent, Spear of Torment. Excuse me, which I'm not going to use, so. Pretty sure I can't really use any spears I find, just because I probably lack the dex to use them. And on top of not using them anyways, like I'm not going to put in the points to use them. Atlas's Endurance. I just don't see them being better than the Foreman, so. For a second there, I thought that one said 38. I'm like, hey, at least they're getting
your inventory
a little bit closer to my level, but nope. I'm thinking I'm gonna drop those quest items into the caravan for now. The reason I say that, it just clears up my inventory space a little bit more, and I'm not seeing any NPCs really anyways. So, 'cause my concern was if I run into an NPC that it only triggers a quest when I have it in my inventory, then, you know, but look at all the fucking spears I have, Jesus. I mean, I guess that's to be expected. Most of my inventory is spear. At least I know that, like, you know, I'm maximizing my inventory space here.
Enjoy.
Run over to this guy.
Delivering wooden goods across the Mediterranean.
I'm surprised this Relic Vault isn't, like, full yet. Like, full.
Knock on wood.
Even if it filled up, I would just start throwing shit in my actual vault. My storage area. Just gonna save there. Alright, let's head into the catacombs. Catacombs. Let's find this artifact. Yeah, there's a shark swimming around over there. It's a little too late to try to start running then. It was pretty much almost dead as it was. Noxious Coral Spear. Let me get that shrine. The little XP I am getting, I might as well try to utilize that shrine so I get a little bit more. Translucent jelly, of course. Because no bad dungeon is complete without that. Oh, Hydrodons. Drenchers. That is definitely not water they're spitting out. Just like to point that out now, game. I'm also confused about the ambient noises in this cave right now. There shouldn't be birds chirping. Oh well. I'll come back here in just a second, 'cause that's probably the way forward. There's like a 95% chance. So let's head back there, and then I'll come over for that. I looked up just now like, shit, did I put my buffs on? But I never stopped, I never exited out of the game since the last recording session. So yeah, all my buffs are still active. I haven't lost them. Nothing like that. Oops, of course. Coral Spear of Virility. Even these giants aren't hitting hard, but the mudmen are, definitely. Noxious Coral Spear. Another Coral Spear there. Not even gonna bother looking at those. Primitive Stash. Coral Greaves, Stout, Cultist Livery. Something another. And this just circles back anyways. Right on. Did we get the Mudman from over here? We did, okay. I do like the look of this map, though. This is really a nice looking map. Detailing on it is phenomenal. Getting close. Only 11 levels lower than me. Nothing. I think actually I want to explore that top side though. Yeah, definitely. The ancient one. Dun dun dun. Let me get back here. Pick on your mages. Bully them a bit. That way I don't take that much damage during this fight. Easy peasy. That middle, no. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thought it connected on both sides, I just wasn't sure. I had to double check. I've been rewatching the series of Unfortunate Events on Netflix. If you haven't seen that series, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's actually really good. It's the series is a lot better than the movie, and I liked the movie, but you know, you can only do so much with a movie, and because it was just a singular movie and it wasn't like a, you know, a multi-part movie, they only showed, like, they barely scratched the surface with the movie, opposed to the series here where they cover a lot more. And I think Neil Patrick Harris was a really good pick for Count Olaf. You know, like, I really liked Jim Carrey as Count Olaf in the movie, And I had a hard time kind of picturing who would be a good fit for Count Olaf, but I think Neil Patrick Harris did a really good job. Almost didn't hear the trap sound there. Hardy Coral Bracers. Nothing I want, though. But yeah, I'm rewatching that right now. That's pretty good. I'm still slowly trying to get to Castlevania. I've been watching the... I've seen season 1 and 2, and season 3 came out a little bit ago now, and I was excited for it. I was waiting for it, but then since I had to get a new Netflix account, I've been trying to catch up on everything. So, it's an insectoid with a mollusk turret there. Let's just get rid of the turret. This thing's level 41, so it's only 6 levels lower than me. It's more my level. Did hit me hard. Basically a giant crab. I'll pop a potion there. Nice. 5,879 XP gain. Ancient navigational device. That's not what I want to look at. Holding this device makes your head spin, and you feel mysterious forces tugging at it, pointing you in the direction of Atlantis. It's funny the way that thing looks, though, too. It looks perfectly fit to line up with our ship. Or rather, our employer's ship, I guess. I don't really know what to call them. I don't want to say partner. So, employer, I guess, would be best word. Anyways, let's report back to him after I offload my inventory. And see what the next task is.
What else?
Definitely don't need any of these. I'm not going to bother checking them. Cool.
I have more.
I bet you do. No, I don't have anything in my inventory. Thought I had, like, relics or something.
What a curious device! This thing is the key to our fortune? And it was guarded by snakes? Ha! I can't believe it, but who am I to challenge the Atlanteans? Now, we only need the other artifact. And this one might prove a tad harder to procure, I'm afraid. You see, you need to steal a golden apple from the Garden of the Hesperides. According to the scrolls, offering this fruit to the ocean will appease the violent sea spirits that nest around Atlantis. This should ensure our safe passage. I have already made some arrangements. On the northern pier of the harbor, a ship awaits. It will take you to the north coast of Ethiopia. From there, you must find your way on foot. The garden is said to exist on the western edge of the world, beyond the mountains of Atlas.
Alright. He said the northern pier. I don't know if he actually means that one, because there is no other piers in town, so I imagine it's probably that one. Yeah, next to the one. Alright, Africa Captain. Let's head over to Africa. Atlas Highlands. Boy, this is purple. Cave entrance up ahead. Of course, there's crabs. And sirens. Harpies, to be specific. Tritones. There's a lot of these guys. Jesus. And I got stunned by something. Don't know if my death ward activated. I think it might have. Probably you, wasn't it? I haven't seen a single hero character yet. To tell you the truth, did I see any? Yeah, no, never mind. I did. I was gonna say, did I see? Hey, it's the Icefire pick again, or pike again. I wasn't sure if I seen any hero monsters in Act 5, but we did. We definitely did. The cave behind us there. Let's follow the coast first, and then we'll double back for the cave, depending. I think I might get a fair amount of XP from these Tritons, though. Which would be nice. Can I walk on this? I can. Jesus. That was the whole coast, then. I gotta relook at it. He's gonna die. Never mind, he life gained. True, true. Quality chest. Nothing of quality in there. Hilarious. Man, those things got one shot. Or for Trident of Trickery. Trident of Trickery. Oh, there's a majestic chest here. Legendary bow. Come on, there we go. My Lich King is trying to go fight something over there. He's eager. I forgot how annoying harpies are to fight. All they do is that fucking screech.